Helium miners. Remember them? Those hotspot things? Mining crypto with radio waves? Once the crown jewel of cryptocurrency mining, bringing low power crypto mining to the masses. Check this out. I had one miner that you could have bought for like 300 bucks and it made over $5,000 yesterday, or over 400 helium coins in a month. What? And oh, was I excited. Buying up a bunch of miners. Then the VoskCoin helium mining videos got so popular, all the manufacturers were sending us miners to review. Ironically, they were all pretty similar, but the capabilities of those manufacturers were drastically different. Just like what we thought Helium, Inc., Novalabs, the Helium Foundation, whoever's steering that helium ship, yeah, what we thought they were going to do and what they did was quite different. Here's a Helium 2023 update. There's a lot of information you need to know. And it ain't that good. Spoiler. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. You better subscribe. Helium continues to push towards the Solana blockchain, and they're actively building for it, as they have been for a while, getting some hype from Solana themselves. Solana continues to be a popular cryptocurrency, although it's down 92% from its all-time high. It's still the 12th biggest cryptocurrency when ranked by CoinMarketCap at 8 billies. You look at Helium, ranked 123 by market cap. Price down significantly, naturally bringing the market cap down too, but still a $333 million project that is down 95.5% from its all-time high, up a lowly 1.3% in the last 30 days. Although Doc Brown in the VoskCoin Discord server hates capitalism, well, Doc, we don't really have a good alternative now, do we? But if you think we do, I'm all ears.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
He's got an interesting breakdown on the Solana side of Helium. So please come hang out in the VoskCoin Discord server. It's the best crypto mining Discord server in the world, / Discord server in the world, / really the original cryptocurrency Discord server. And it's much better than the Helium Discord server. It's the best source for helium mining information, news, tricks, and whatever. I'm talking too much, am I right? So shut up, Vosk, and get to the point. On the Solana front, tech-wise, the blockchain, Doc says, is pretty sick. There are some problems, though. The core dev team is apparently focused on creating a service that will be usable by industry and not just a shitcoin. They want to bring on Jump Crypto C++-based validator. Apparently that could stabilize the network. But that chain's only used for accounting. Data transfer was never on chain. And within the last week or so, Helium have switched to an off-chain POC. Naturally, there were a few bumps, but all of the hotspots now beacon every 6 hours, like clockwork. Recently, people have been saying, my miner isn't doing anything. Well, if it isn't now, it may not be Helium's fault anymore, which it was. Now it will be based on a bad Helium deployment, hotspot deployment, right? Or your manufacturer hasn't pushed out the miner firmware update like they were supposed to. I think lore is pretty cool. Hopefully I'm not lumped in that YouTuber comment he's got right there. But the fact is that I'm really disappointed in Helium for numerous reasons, but I'm not so just biased that I can't read some informative, elaborate, differing views. If you thought there were too many companies in that core cluster of we drive and make helium, well, congratulations, they got another one, right? So Novalabs is like Helium Inc., but there's also the Helium Foundation, but they also have 1663.io. It's an IoT Internet of Things integration. They're looking to, never heard this one in crypto, bridge the gap. So hey, it's news. You can check that one out if you want to do so. Speaking of other news, this isn't too recent, but I haven't touched on it in a video. FairSpot is sunsetting the service. They actually already have. So if you have a FairSpot, make sure you deal with that. That's your head up if you care enough. But Syncrobit has filed for bankruptcy, and they have been actively in court cases against SPNA. Rumor has it that Linksdot is going to acquire Syncrobit or all of it. We'll see where that goes. Syncrobit has been a nightmare and one of the most unfortunate companies I've ever had the displeasure to deal with, among many others. You look at this page, Linksdot actually started offering paid firmware to bring bricked, because they're not being supported, Syncrobit hotspot miners back online, the ones that are out there and existing. But Syncrobit was like, I'm gonna sue your ass if you don't stop that. So the drama never stops. I reached out to the VoskCoin Discordians and I was like, let me know your thoughts on Helium, good or bad. KTP, the creator of the legendary HNT wiki on VoskCoin Talk, says that less than 50% of hotspots are online. No real use case for DC, one of the now many shitcoins in the Helium mining ecosystem. MV says that's still a thing. Eric Walker says no money, not much utility. Molotov, who's also the Hulk, says Helium bad. Me don't like Helium. Tresha, coming in with the GM. Shady has all his helium balloons, unfortunately getting shot down. RIP. KTP's best earner over the last 30 days made about 9 helium, or about $21. Unfortunately for me, my 18 hotspots, and in full transparency, many of them are now offline and honestly not really even worth the fuel to go to them and figure them out and deal with them, whatever. My 18 hotspots have earned $1, actually 95 cents, in the last 24 hours. And that's about what it earns on average every day. Helium, although raising millions and millions of dollars and sitting on millions and millions of dollars of a war chest, they decided they don't want to maintain the Helium app, and they're just going to have a wallet, which is like the easiest thing to deal with in cryptocurrency as far as apps and maintaining goes. So you have to switch to a hotspot manufacturer or maker app. Like, it's not an option, like you have to. I have like one of every Helium hotspot miner. This is like the worst thing that could have happened to me when it came to Helium mining. Further decreasing my interest in just my give a fuck. My give a fuck. Wow. I can't even find it. Shady said that since the Oracle update, his earnings are down. Yuyo spent $3,000 on Helium miners, and poor Yuyo. The next week, they all went to shit. Rue Frog is making about 5 cents a day with 2 miners. He hopes it changes. This is a downward trend that you can't be excited about. KTP, again a legendary Helium miner, is not putting more money in, but his miners earn more than they burn, so he's going to keep stacking. I love that. I feel that. If you got it, why not? It's not like these things are worth much when you go to eBay or whatever else. Unfortunately, Linus is still waiting for his SB order, as many of us are. Noob P. Great name, man. Helium doesn't have a good forecast. He would have ROI'd, had a good return on his investment a long time ago if he got his miner in a timely manner. He's not holding his breath with the Helium project, just as HNT. And I feel that. The coin's low, and whether you love or hate Helium, I definitely think that it's going to go up in price in the future, even if that just takes a full-blown bull market. The last thing I'll do is sell the absolute bottom, unless I have something that I want to roll it into that I think is going to rock it, right? But, when I have devices actively stacking these coins, granted, not much of them, I'm just, personally, again, do whatever you want to do. I'm going to sit on them, and I'm going to dump those to hell when the next opportunity shows up. And I dumped almost all of my Helium in the last bull market because I saw the writing on the wall. I talked about it here on the Tubi. Wasn't looking good. And, it turns out it wasn't. It wasn't looking good because it wasn't good. And things got worse. Will G says he's got 5 miners, big problems, mainly HNT. Bull run, keeping them running. Last 30 days, he's earned 33 HNT, or about $81, which, solid.
Bitcoin mining is really cool, but to be honest, it's loud. The devices are expensive, and there are some pretty interesting alternatives. Like, I'm earning $60 a month in passive income after my electricity bill using this hard drive miner. It's small, barely any heat or noise, and it's profitable. Check it out with the link down below and save some money by using our coupon code VoskCoin.
Alexa chimed in. Miss Voss says that HNT guys are just in denial. It's in like their team, right? That people aren't happy with their changes. The actual official Helium Discord is a total echo chamber, and if you basically have a dissenting opinion, they ain't gonna be too happy with you. They will flame you, they will attack you. Virtual Cent thinks it's crazy they built up a global decentralized network that connects to each other in almost every big city on the planet, and they can't even think of a use case for it. If they did something simple and fun like text-based messaging, Twitter-style app on a weird custom mobile device, maybe they'd be onto something. Yeah, I agree. If you guys do that, you better pay him a lot, because look, we're not asking for much, just a little bit of honest work. But instead, it kind of feels like Ponzi-nomics of, oh, look at this coin. Now we got this coin. No, oh, now we got the shit coin. Now we got that coin. I don't want 27 coins. Just wanted HNT and a reason to use it. We all had the hardware. We all feel stupid that we have it. Also, what's incredibly lame, like beyond lame, about the Helium Explorer is this is just truly misleading. Okay? So they show, they say like validators online. Okay, because a validator online is a good validator. Granted, I don't even agree with the validator stuff, which I've been outspoken about since that was proposed and forced through along with every other HIP or Helium improvement proposal. If you ever noticed, every HIP that pops up pretty much goes through because it's not really all that community centric governed. Now is it? But the point here being, validators online, useful metric, hotspots, doesn't say online. When we open it up, only 44% of hotspots are online. So they don't even have 500,000 hotspots anymore. But this metric masquerades as if they're about to hit 1 million. And you best believe they're gonna say, oh, we did it, 1 million hotspots on Twitter. And then all the Helium fanboys they're gonna come rushing in. They're gonna be like, we did it, boys. We got 1 million hotspots. And then they're gonna be like, look at all this money that we burned and used on the Helium network. And no, those are just the Helium onboarding fees that we all paid that was built into our Helium hotspot miners to push us further away from our break-even point or the return on our investment, our ROI. Oh yeah, but guess who's rich? Helium and the founders. Guess who's not? Probably you, who you don't even get to mine the HNT token sort of technically anymore. What you signed up for was a Helium hotspot miner, an HNT miner. Congratulations, we're gonna give you IoTs now. And you got this mobile thing for the 5Gs. Oh, and apparently it's all about the 5G miners now. My grandma used to say, what am I, chopped liver now? Yes. Yes, we are. Better Call Paul, a legendary person in the VoskCoin Discord server and Helium mining community, helped hundreds, if not thousands of people set up their miners properly, more effectively, which ultimately all translated to earning more HNT and thus earning more money. I was really hyped about LoRa, IoT. It was really cool in the beginning. But there's a lot of rumors that circulate that basically put SBF, Alameda, FTX, Solana paying, buying into, investing, owning a lot of Helium behind the scenes. They try to move the numbers around, masquerade, whatever. I'm not here for rumor mongering, and I don't have the hard data pulled up in front of me right now here to share this on YouTube, so take it for what it's worth. But it's very real, my opinion. Algard Co. or Lee says that we should fork their chain, and we got the troops and hardware to do it. I'm like, yo, don't you threaten me with a good time. And then the troops start rallying behind this. This is pretty funny, pretty exciting. So yeah, the Avengers, they're assembling. I'm not saying we're gonna do that, but I would be curious to hear your input on if you'd like that or dislike that down in the comments below. Speaking of the conspiracies and rumors and just bad, shady data, we've got Shady bringing up the Forbes article, which you should check out. for what it's worth, which takes an excerpt. For example, a hotspot linked to Helium's wife displayed the coordinates of a California home the couple owned. According to the property records search, 5 hotspots connected to this wallet mined 250,000 HNT in the first 3 months of the network's inception. According to blockchain data, the wallet has earned a total of basically 500,000 HNT from mining rewards, worth 25 million at Helium's peak price and 2 million today. It's unclear when or if Halim Amir, the CEO of Helium Inc., Novalabs, whatever you want to call it this week, sold those tokens. Interesting enough, he declined to comment. Look, I don't like mainstream media at all, but I'd probably try to comment on that one.
Nothing to see here, please.
Per their data, the parent company raised 250 million. 53 million from people registering their hotspots, which we talked about earlier. $40 per unit, whoop, into the pocket. But only $92,000 was generated from data moving across the network. So they've got, at that time, $1 billion plus project that makes like several $1,000s a month. The valuation doesn't really match up with the performance. Keep in mind that they're years old, several years now. There's even more input and feedback to dig through in the server. As you can see on the screen, these are some interesting hot takes, funny, or just whatever, just, you know, some data that we wanted to throw up here on screen as we close out this video. My name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We have uploaded 45 now dedicated Helium mining videos on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We were voted into the top Helium content creator ever in 2021. They didn't host that award in 2022 because they were scared your boy was gonna win again. Or, I don't know, they just didn't host it then. A lot of other content creators have been paid by Helium. We have never been paid by Helium. They actually denied our proposal for a grant. But I was pretty interested in the project back then and, well, was making money with my miners, so made those videos anyway. I had a lot of fun with you guys, and we explored a lot of different miner deployments and setups. But these things are so worthless now, it's hard to be all that interested. It's on my to-do list to deploy a 5G miner, but I just hardly care at all. So it's hard to motivate myself to do that. But I've got much more interesting things to work on, or spend my time on, like we're building out the new mining farm, which has a heavy focus on ASIC miners. Evergreen miners are like a way better version of Helium miners because they're profitable, don't use much electricity, not loud, don't produce much heat. They mine a better cryptocurrency, a better company and support behind them. They're pretty easy plug and play. They're kind of like a 2.0 version of Helium miners. I hope that they don't suffer the same fate that the Helium hotspots have, and I don't think that'll be the case. That's why I'm building out a serious hard drive mining division in my mining farms. I'll drop a link out to them down in the video description below. As always, we close it out with our CMO, our Chief Mining Officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel. That's going to be Tails Vosk in the orange corner. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Can you tell I'm caffeinated ×2 today? If not, maybe I need to bring it up to level 3. Go Super Saiyan. Get some Goku hair on.